Alrighty, let's print this baby out and get started on this character. For the video, the first thing I had to do was choose a race. I decided to choose a tiefling. So using the tiefling traits, I was able to have a +1 for intelligence and a +2 for charisma. And I filled that out on my character sheet. At this time, I decided to fill out the rest of my character sheet. Here, the most important part was I decided to name my character Noodles the Flaccid. Again, like the video instructed, I used the tiefling traits to fill out the speed, features and traits, and other proficiencies and languages. Alright, so the next part was to choose a class, and I decided to choose a paladin. Like the video instructed, there's this chart with the different levels, as well as class features. Alright, so using the Paladin class, I got to fill out the proficiency bonus, the hit dice, saving throws, and skills. I decided to go with wisdom and charisma for my saving throws, as well as insight and persuasion. Alright, so this next part was a little difficult for me because I don't have D&D dice readily available. Fortunately, I was able to find a dice roller online, and it didn't cost me any money. So like the video instructed, I rolled 4 times and picked the top 3. Here I'm just showing that I repeated the process 6 times like the video told me to do. And this is me just assigning those values to the different attributes. I wasn't sure if I could assign the different roles to these attributes. The video wasn't really that clear, but I decided to go ahead and do it anyway. So the next part of the video is about the ability scores and modifiers. It's at this point that it kind of got a little confusing, but I think that's mainly because the terminology is kind of funky. But all in all, I was able to locate them and put them in the right boxes. So this part of the tutorial is probably the hardest for me to grasp because there wasn't a whole lot on it. And this is for Chapter 5, Equipment. I was able to get the gold pieces and the weapons okay, but when it came down to trying to figure out my armor class, I had a tough time figuring out what to put for that value, and ended up using outside sources. The final part of this tutorial was coming up with the personality backgrounds. This is probably the most fun part for me. I chose the urchin background and rolled the d8s and d6s to come up with the personality traits, ideals, bonds, and flaws. And now I have my level 1 D&D character.